coming up today. We're going to have another appointment today, which was a Doppler scan, and another scan that sort of measures the fluid around the baby. So then Tuesday you had to go into hospital. Hi folks, welcome back. When do I ever start with hi folks?
I don't know.
Weirdo. Yeah, welcome back. It is Monday. It's a beautiful day. Dogs are out on their run. It's about 13 degrees.
I keep looking around, we've had a lot of dog theft, that's why.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm ready for a fight if anyone wants to start. I've just made sure they make a lot of noise so I can see them, find them. Anyway, stop talking crap. Update. So those who haven't seen last week's vlog, go and check it out. We gave you an update as we may be having a potential little bit of a complication with our baby boy. I won't go through all that again now in case those people have already heard that, but if you haven't, maybe go and check out last week's vlog. It's the week 32 pregnancy update. So yeah, at the end of that vlog we said we were going to have another appointment today, which was a Doppler scan, and another scan that sort of measures the fluid around the baby. I'm getting good at this now, I feel like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. So we had that this morning and we're happy to report that everything was absolutely normal with that. So still last time as well. Yeah, so and he's still moving and kicking and stuff, so all those signs are good. I mean, you've had a little bit of pain, haven't you, the last couple of days?
Pretty sure it's just normal, but
yeah,
I wouldn't be paranoid unless they kept telling me to be paranoid.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't for obviously the fact that we're having to have extra scans and stuff now, I don't think you'd be as concerned, would you? Because they weren't, I mean, they did keep you up one night, didn't it? But they've not been overly bad. So you rang the midwife once and they said if it carried on to ring again, you might have had to go back into hospital, but it did settle down. So we're keeping an eye on that anyway. So, you know, hopefully it's just normal, nothing to be worried about. But based on this morning's hospital appointment and the scan, everything is currently good. We'll know more next week when we have which is again a week today on Monday, when we have the actual growth scan. So that's probably the most important one. And the
doctor's consultant.
Yeah, so after we've had that scan, we then go and see the a doctor who basically will talk us through a plan going forward based on, obviously, I guess it depends on what those scans come out and say. If they're relatively normal, then there might not be much need for much of a plan. If they're not, then I don't know, who knows whether there might have to be a plan for him to come earlier or bits and bobs like that. So yeah, that's the update. But the good news is, so far so good, nothing major to worry about, and hopefully during this vlog I don't have to update you again and say anything's changed. So hopefully that's it. Come on, Abby! No, don't stop. Alfie! Middle! I was kind of cheating.
Wrong one, that's my middle.
Yeah, middle. Yay, good boy. Ready, go, get her. Goodbye. Alfie, middle.
Right.
Oh, he's done it. No,
right,
good boy. That wasn't the game. Middle.
Oh. Good boy.
Good boy. Annoyingly, a minute ago he was doing it where it went between us two, even though he's not been trained to. Middle.
That's what he wants.
There we go. Good boy. Right, Abs. Yeah, he's trained to come back, and when we say middle, he normally goes, I didn't say it, he normally goes between your legs, which is what he's trained to do. But for some reason, the last few times he keeps going between me and Emma, which he's not trained to do, but it's also it's quite cute. Don't know where he got that from, but he's technically right. It is the middle of us both.
The next day.
Morning, guys. If we look a bit tired, it's because we are. Both of us had about 3 hours sleep last night, at different times actually. I had the first 3 hours, you had the second 3 hours. Oh, what a horrid night. Second horrid night in a row for you, wasn't it? Yeah, we're on the way to the doctor's at the moment for the midwife appointment. This was already scheduled, so and thankfully all the rules have changed and I'm allowed to go. Yay! So I'm gonna be going.
Bloody shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not really dressed for the occasion. It was warm in the house when I was sat in front of the window when the sun was out. So I thought, you know what?
I mean, that man's got a woolly hat and trousers.
Shut up. That is too far. It's 10 degrees.
Yeah, that's not.
It's bloody lovely. Anyway, regardless of my choice of clothing, yeah, I'm allowed in today, so I'm looking forward to it. I've got some questions. Well, I'm just intrigued to see what they say anyway. I've got some questions to ask, so I want to be a bit more prepared for the day. So hopefully I'm going to ask if we can possibly if I'm able to go and get a bit of orientation, really, basically, you know, in the, is it called a labour ward? Whatever ward it is.
It's called Sherwood Birthing Unit.
That's the one. That's Sherwood Birthing Unit. So yeah, I'm going to see if we can get that. I just need to be a little bit more prepared more than anything, so I'm glad I can actually attend. And
Stop talking.
You've also not been very well, have you, for the last... I know I need to stop, I'll be quick. You've also not been very well, have you? So we also need to find out about that. You've already been to the hospital once and might be going again later, so we'll update you in a minute once we get out.
Later.
Okay, we are back. Yeah, pain, so... I mean, we briefly mentioned it the other day, didn't we? But you've been having... Yeah, on Monday, you've been having sort of pains throughout, mainly at night, isn't it? So then Tuesday, you had to go into hospital.
Flashback. End of flashback.
Because you had the pains the night before, but then the day after his movement reduced, so...
Oh, nothing to do with the pain.
No, well, we didn't know it wasn't, did we?
Well, I wouldn't have even connected the two, but...
Oh, well, I did. Well, you suddenly start getting pain and all of a sudden the movement slows down.
It was more likely to be stressful.
Yeah, and you had a stressful day that day, but still, it could have been connected anyway, so I was probably more worried than you were then. Cheers for that. So yeah, we went in for the movement. There was reduced movement, but thankfully everything came back absolutely fine. Well, actually, by the time you arrived there, it started kicking, didn't it? Which is literally typical, really, isn't it? But it's better to be safe than sorry. So, and then all the other checks that they did, everything came back. I think their exact words were it was textbook, wasn't it? So, that was good. But unfortunately, the pain's still coming back at night. So I say last night we both had about 3 hours sleep. So we're going to see what happens again tonight. We've obviously just had the midwife appointment. Everything was fine there, so check the heartbeat and things and all that's still good. So basically it's see what happens. If it happens again, you've got to have a midnight bath. See if that takes your pain away. And if it doesn't... I
don't feel like I can do... They're probably even getting hot water.
I'm sure they would be. So yeah, that might be a thing to try and see if you get any luck with that. But if it carries on for longer than an hour like it has been doing, then probably having a midnight trip to the hospital again. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed you're over the worst of it.
It'll happen again. It's happened past.
I know, I'm pretty sure it will. But
it's happened since Saturday except one day. Monday was the only day it didn't.
Yeah, but you never know. We'll see. So yeah, it's all fun and games. But anyway, we've just got home and found out we've been sent another parcel. I mean, I thought all these were done. Obviously, it's not all right. It's not one from the Amazon wish list this time. Well, as far as we know. So we have no idea what this is. All right, then you open it if you really want. Go on then. Open it. Come on, Alf. Go on, lad. Yes, go on.
Get it.
You're normally scared of boxers, so you're feeling alright, Alf? Oh, don't think it's going to be anything for dogs.
I don't know what it is.
Or maybe it could be, right? Who knows? Oh, it's biscuits. I like biscuits. Tub of biscuits. I have no idea what that is. What is this?
I don't know.
Do we even know which one?
Open it.
Open it?
Yeah.
Is it biscuits?
No.
Oh. Bear with, guys, bear with.
From Kim and Pete.
Oh, this smells really nice.
Alfie, don't scratch my
No idea what it is, but it smells divine. Smell that? I don't know what it is, but get off!
It does smell.
It smells lovely, doesn't it? It's like
Scented blankie buddy.
Ah.
Mo the monkey.
it smells amazing.
No, that's probably why Alfie's trying to get
Yeah,
into
get off it.
I don't know what it smells like. No.
I don't know what it smells like, but it smells good. It smells like perfume, but like a nice, sweet, sort of not
It's not for
overpowering.
Vader, 'cause it smells nice. It's for me.
What? It's
No.
for you. What's this?
The rattle, more rattles for his feet and hands.
Oh yeah, we didn't actually get included in the last vlog. We Claire, so anyone saw last week's vlog, Claire, who sorted out the 3D print for us, she's also sent some, I forgot what they're called, rattles. They're basically little rattles that go on the feet, like socks and like and hands. And they're really good. So they're good for baby development anyway, but they're also going to be pretty helpful for me as a blind dad, especially when you're not around. So can keep track of what he is doing. So yeah, thank you very much, Kim. That was a lovely surprise. I want that blanket. Can I have my blanket back?
The dogs are getting it. Leave it in there. What is that smell? It
I don't know,
doesn't
but it
say.
smells so good.
No.
Let's go and take this out of the dog's way. Not for doggies. You need to get used to sharing. Well, actually, no, you need to get used to leaving things
No.
alone that aren't yours. That's it from us this week. Nice and short video. We've got more coming up next week. So tomorrow is our proper appointment. Cheers for that. What are you doing? Tomorrow is when we go back to the hospital for the proper scan, so the growth scan. So it's where we really find out where we're at on the centile grid scale. That's it. So we'll obviously update you on that. We're also getting a bit of a mini heat wave as well next week. And I literally mean mini. It's like 2 days. But we're going to make the most of that. We're going to go out and sort the garden. And we're also going to get the hot tub back in action, hopefully. So, which means we've got to go through the horrible bit of cleaning it first. You out there, Emma? Got to go for the horrible bit of cleaning it. But then it should be worth it. Although Emma can't go in it until after he's born.
Or clean it.
Well, yeah, we know you can't clean it, but so hence why I've recruited my mother to come and help. It seems as we're not going to be on full lockdown anymore. That's another thing to be excited about. So my mum's going to come and help me clean it. So I'll be back in action, and then once it's all done, I can sit there and ask you to bring me a drink, and you can say no. And I have to get out and all that jazz. But anyway, so we're doing that. And also come back and join us if you want to see me cry, because next week we're going to be dropping Ruby off to stay at Stephen's for a while, which is making me sad. But
Oh, it's not going to make you cry.
of course it will. She's like my best friend. Don't be however, just because she doesn't like you and she loves me. Yeah, so Ruby's going to be going to stay with Steve for a little while whilst we sort of concentrate on the baby, basically. So we'll be dropping her off there. So I'll be very sad, and Emma will probably be very happy because she hates Emma, which is quite funny. So all that's coming up next week. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe. We will see you on Sunday. Sorry about the late upload today. I'm still on the winter time. I haven't put my hours back, so that's why I'm late. But anyway, we'll see you Sunday. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. And all that's left to say is say bye, Emma.
Bye, Mum.
Goodbye. Oh, and the thing, the centile, it's not a grid or a scale. It's a graph or a chart, apparently. So there you go. See you next week.